It genuinely just took me so long to set this up that I feel like maybe I was better off not using a tripod. But hello, all you lovely creatures. I started this sketchbook in July of 2023, and I left it in December of 2024, and I ripped pages out of it, but as you can see, it still looks decently full, and that's because of all the crap I shove in my book. You'll see. So the thing about this book was, I was sick of working in it, I'm gonna be honest, and I wanted to start drawing more in 2024. Sorry, 25. We left 2024 behind, and we are leaving it in the past. No more. No more. I'm sick of it. I wanted to start 2025 off on a fresh note. So I thought, maybe a new sketchbook would be a way of tricking my brain into thinking, you know what? It is a fresh year. Let's start drawing more. Whatever. But I figured since this is pretty decently full that we could have a look in it. Stickers on the front. Not really a whole lot. There's the sticker from when I voted. There's Elliot from Stardew Valley. I got this from a shop I like. That's from the library. There's, Loki, Shaggy. I got this sticker at Pride. This is from that Nate guy. This book is so old that I'm pretty sure when I started it, I worked at Spirit still. Maybe. No. Well, yes, I did still work at Spirit. That is crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, this is from that Nate guy, because he went to our store, and I recognized his voice. I was like, oh, I know you. And he's like, yeah, here, I have a sticker. I was like, oh, heck yeah. So yeah, July 2023 to December 2024. So, pretty much a year and a half I was in this thing, and I didn't even, it's a big sketchbook. I didn't even finish all of everything in here. So, what a horrible first page. I was watching Matt and Steph Pat playing Day Shift at Freddy's. Because the FNAF movie came out in 2023, so I was excited about it coming out. So I was watching Matt and Steph Pat play Day Shift at Freddy's. This is from a Courage blanket my partner got. There's Kermit the Frog and the little worm from the Labyrinth. And then this was a self-portrait. And this was supposed to be pop-up of the Babadook, because I used to be deathly afraid of him, so I thought maybe some exposure therapy might help. But he's gotten flattened, so he's not really very poppy anymore. But he's still cute. Here's Jason. I think it might have been Friday the 13th, or I was just drawing him. I can't remember. This was from the Grimace Shake. That's how old this book is. I hope you can understand why I wanted out of it. Because this is Grimace Shake old. I think either my friend or my mom told me to draw sexy Papa Smurf. So I did, because I was like, oh, I need ideas of what to fill the rest of this page with. This I did at work on a piece of cardboard because there was nothing else for me to draw on. So I drew Billy and Stu, and then this was a song that was stuck in my head, and I always have these little animatics in my head. The problem is, though, I can't animate, so I just drew what that animatic would look like. And then I put a quote down from Bride of Chucky, or not Bride of Chucky, but Seed of Chucky, where Tiffany goes, "He is a girl," because it made me crack up. And then we have some more Billy and Stu, some more Matt Lillard. I'm really proud of this one. It's on the center of the page, but it still looks good, even though it's split up like that. There's Gomez and Morticia, Aziraphale and Crowley. This book is so old that this was new when Good Omens 2 came out. And I practiced some ways. I watched a tutorial on YouTube that I watched, like, when I was in 6th grade. I found it in my liked videos and rewatched it and tried again. Because it's fun. I like drawing the ocean. This is from August 16th, 2023. My friend and I went to go see Ghost, and then I had read Robin for the first time. And then these are other places we visited during that experience. There's my brother on the couch playing video games, and then this was a Pinterest pose, which, by the way, if you want any of my Pinterest boards, or I guess my art board, let me know, and I can, like, give you a link to my profile, so that way you can look at all my stuff, because I still update it pretty regularly. These are some isopods that I drew in crayon, and then I found a bunch of dandelion crayons, because I guess we just have really old crayons laying around my house. This was from, timed movie scene studies. I'm so smart. I covered these two up because I hated them, but, like, looking at them now, they're not that much worse. Okay, this one kind of is, but I really like all of the ones that are not covered up. I think I did a good job. This one was really fun, and so was this one. I liked drawing the, whatever that's called. This, I guess, it's when McDonald's was doing the Loki sauce thing, and I used to have a Loki sauce packet, but I think I might have thrown it away. I don't know. This used to be taped in here, but it has since fallen out. You know, my little MO of drawing on Spirit Halloween receipts. I was dressed up as Seymour that day, so I drew my little Audrey 2 I was carrying around. And then these are some bloodsuckers, because I had been eaten by mosquito bites the day prior, and I was really itchy. So I drew more Audrey 2, and then mosquitoes, because I hate mosquitoes with every fiber of my being. And this, I probably should have put a piece of paper in there, because the graphite is all smeary, but I guess it doesn't really matter anymore. I was gonna do, like, let me move my big fat hand so you can see. I was gonna do, like, this Tumblr art improvement challenge, but I gave up. That's what happened. I drew the, funny slug, like, stim toy thing, and then my cat Gandalf, because he's really cute. These are all doodles. I think why I did these was because my partner was drawing a bunch of tattoo ideas, and I was like, oh, I should do that. So I did. Yeah, and then these are of me, and then this is a funny jelly cat we have. That was a crunchy noise. There's Bluey. That's a coloring page I printed out at work. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is from, I think, the aquarium. Yeah, this is from the aquarium. We went to the aquarium for my birthday. There we go. Folds out like that. This was from a Happy Meal. This was the figure in motion I drew for that art improvement challenge. And then I really like how the skull looks. I drew it in, like, this gold thing, and then this was a little sketch commission of Moon Knight, which, if you would like to commission me, please do. My job is not enough, which is messed up because I work 40 hours a week. But if you're interested in commissions, let me know. DM me on Instagram. It's the same username over on Instagram. Yeah. Anyway, these are leaves. When I worked at a daycare briefly, one of the kids brought me leaves on the playground, and I'd be like, oh, heck yeah, little bro. And I'd get really excited about it, so he'd keep bringing me more leaves. So these are all leaves from him. And this is from my dead Venus flytrap, Rip Thomas. These are pressed lilies, and then these are other leaves that I thought were really pretty. I think I found them on a hike, and I got leaves from a few different trees. And then these are stamps that I got at the craft store. What is this? This is Persephone, my other cat. This was, gosh, what was this? I think it was for some OCs I had an idea for. And, like, the main OC was in a band, and her band was called the Roadkills. So I, like, drew her little, band logo, but then I never fleshed out the characters at all. And then this was from a snack that I got at the Mexican grocery store. These are some mushrooms. This was an idea for a painting that I started. I never really finished it, and I just got fed up and gave it to my uncle, who I took the reference photo of. And I was really mad because I really liked this thumbnail sketch of it. But then I could not recreate it. Like, I loved how stylized I made it, and I just could not recreate it in painting. Or even in, like, a more detailed sketch. I don't know how I did this so nice, but I don't know. This is Nick Valentine because it was Valentine's Day. So I doodled him. I don't know why I doodled the chicken. I don't remember. There was a reason for it at one point. This is Leo from A Way Out because me and my partner played A Way Out around Valentine's Day in 2024, I think, and I fell in love with this guy. He's so cutie patootie. I love him, and Vincent's an asshole, so yeah. And then this is a doodle of Josie Quinn, who's this band. That's her as a kid. She didn't start the band when she was a little baby, but that's what she looked like as a little baby. This was my partner's TV setup, and then this was them playing games because I wanted to draw more. Because as you can see, from July to Valentine's Day, this is all I did in this book, and I was like, oh, I should draw more. So I was just drawing what was around me because I didn't feel like looking up reference photos or drawing anything super hard. So this was a little thing on Uncanny Valley. I did a little research on what makes something uncanny, and then I drew 2 uncanny faces. And then this is Josie when she's all grown up. It was a work doodle that I pasted in here. And then this was from a road trip I think my mom, my stepbrother, and my stepdad took. I think we might have went to IKEA? I can't really remember, but I was just drawing what I saw. This is an ink blot. Tell me what you see in the comments, because I'm keeping a list, and I've gotten a couple different things from a couple different people. So, just, let me know if you see anything. I was having fun making this. I just ink on one side and then closed the book. It's super fun, but I think some of it bled through, and that's why this page is here. Oh, this is really cool. Oh, I had so much fun with this. Okay, so it says, okay, gang, let's see who this evil rabbit really is. And then you flip it up, and it's Matthew Lillard. It's Steve Ragland, the career counselor. I had so much fun doing this. Oops. Yeah, I love this, I say, and then I wrinkle the page all up. This is Creatures at the Aquarium. This is a stuffy that I got at the aquarium, and this is like all of the handheld Game Boy, like the evolution of handheld Game Boys. Nintendo. Handheld Nintendo. It goes like Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, you know them. And then this is the Scrub Daddy. And then this, I'm pretty sure I just hated everything on this page except this drawing of Billy Loomis. So I took these glasses cloths from work and covered everything on this page except Billy Loomis with the glasses cloths. This is an idea for a painting I had that I never finished. I think there's a theme here. But I was like gonna draw a fish at this stand that's like win a person, and I wanted people in like goldfish bags and then like a carnival game over here. And I was gonna call it Step Right Up. But I never finished it. it was a cool idea, but I was too lazy to finish it. This is more stuff from the aquarium. There was a funny octopus there, there were moon jellies there, and then this is just a hammerhead shark I drew. They did not have hammerhead sharks at the aquarium, but I wish they did. This is a collage I did. I think it's really pretty. I had fun making this. I just kind of threw random stuff together, which is what I do every time I make a collage, but they always seem to turn out okay, so I'm not complaining. This was a fruit study. This is old Mr. Ballywick's, which if I send this video to Miss Clementine or Mr. Ballywick and you've watched up to this point, hi! You're so cool, I love you. Yeah, but they run a really cool apothecary here in Ohio. The heart of America, if you will. This is my Fallout 4 OC, and I drew a nuke. And this is her lore. If anyone's interested in her lore, let me know. I know it'll probably be cut off and hard to read. So, if anyone actually wants to hear about Joanna's lore, I'll type it up in the comments and pin your comment. So just, let me know. Oh, I was really mad because I was finally getting back into the groove of using this sketchbook, and then I think it was 3 pages. And I liked them all so much that I Mod Podged the pages, but then I didn't let them dry fast enough and they all got stuck together and I was so ticked off. But this is what I managed to save from them. Yeah, I lost 4 cool pages I was really proud of. But this is what I managed to save, and then I drew these beetles and then this rabbit, which I digitalized this rabbit. I know he looks rough now, but I digitalized him and posted him on my Instagram before I messed up his page. So he's still alive at least, which is good because I was the most proud of him, I think. And then I got really mad and like scribbled all over this page and then drew a beetle on top. These are some mushrooms, and then this is a little like a paint swatch for like painting your walls that I think I took from Walmart. And I drew a turning oak leaf on the paint swatch because it's called turning oak leaf, and I thought it was really cute. This is my Baldur's Gate tab, because I did get into Baldur's Gate really bad in early-ish 2024, and then by the end of 2024 was my most played game on Xbox, which is cool. If you want to know about their lore, let me know. I love sharing my video game characters' lore. These are... I think I was just kind of frustrated with this sketchbook after the whole debacle here, so I just got these big crayons and had some fun with them, and then my friend Mikey drew some Picos for me, because they saw this little guy and thought he was really cute. I love drawing Fat Pikachu. And then this is a drawing of my partner I did on a piece of scrap paper that I really liked, so I put it in here. This is my Dark Urge that I started at my stepdad's house, and they're stuck on his PS5, so I can't get them off of his PS5 and keep playing them. But it's okay, because I kind of just made them as a boy, inadvertently, so they're kind of still around. They were the vision. They were the idea. And then my partner made fun of me for only playing female characters on there. So I was like, all right, I'll make him a boy. This was a flower I picked. This was like inspiration for Baba Yaga huts, the Russian above ground burial huts. Oh yeah, I forgot. I drew these at the funeral home. When we were talking about, we were making my mom's funeral arrangements, I was sitting there drawing while my stepdad and my bonus grandma, she's not actually related to us, but they were kind of doing most of the talking, and I was just sitting there like, because I was sad, but I just think it's cute how that's there, I mean, it's not cute, funny a little bit, I guess. This is from my partner. They wrote this on my coffee cup. And then these are sniffers because on our realm, I made a little sniffer pen, and it was really, really cute, and I loved it so much. And then this is Wirt from Don't Starve. Wirt and Wendy are my favorites. Wirt is my second favorite, specifically because her name rhymes with mine. Wirt and Kurt. It's super cute. These were socks I got from Conscious Step. This pair fits in Leo from A Way Out. I love them so much. Oh, goodness gracious. I did this at work too, I think. This I think was Pinterest stuff. And then I was at an Airbnb with my partner for our anniversary. And The Labyrinth was on TV, so I drew some of the stuff from The Labyrinth. And the Fireys used to scare me really bad, so I drew one of them as exposure therapy. I did the same thing with the Babadook earlier in the sketchbook. It's exposure therapy. It helps. They're really fun to draw, though. I love Jim Henson creatures. And then this was, I think, my partner and then my younger brother and I went to Applebee's. And we were talking about my second cousins who were at my mom's funeral. And my partner was like, what even is a second cousin? So I drew like this little chart trying to explain because I really like ancestry. And then my partner Ray was like, no, this is what a second cousin is. Grabbed my pencil and drew whatever this creature is. And it made my brother crack up. So, you know, whatever. Here's a Starian. Yeah, I like him a lot. His anguish in his what is it? His like final scene in his arc. The anguish he feels, it makes me feel that anguish. It makes me feel seen. And this, my friend left me some of the Beetle Space Juice that I think like Fanta made when Beetlejuice came out. It was kind of gross, but you know, it was still yummy. This is a fox, some seeds, and my plant. My plant does not look that healthy anymore. I am only good at keeping certain plants alive. This lavender is dead too. But a lot of my plants, especially my mom's old plants, are doing really well, and that's all that matters. This is a really pretty picture of my mom on her wedding day that I drew. And then this was like a collage about losing her. It's a little grief piece, cause, you know, it helped. And then this was a little art style study because there was this gorgeous picture of a Starian. And I was like, I want my art to look like that. So I messaged the original artist, and their name is Velna on Tumblr and X. And they said I could include this in the video if I credited them. So that's what I'm doing. Go follow them. Their art is really gorgeous, and I love it. This was from the Airbnb we stayed at. I took a picture of the scenery and then just took some crayons that were at the Airbnb and went out and drew the lake that was nearby. Or not a lake, it was a river. It was like this little river, and it was really pretty. These are some deer. I took all these pictures of these deer and then drew them. This mom deer came up and licked me, and that's how I started working with Artemis. Yay! She sent me so many blatant signs. If you are a fellow pagan, shout out. Hit me up in the comments. We can talk about our deities. This was kind of a vent piece. It says, if I'm not sick, then why do I feel like it all the time? The answer might be some kind of genetic problem. We don't know yet, but at the time, I had no clue it was some kind of genetic problem. This was those fancy like color changing pencils as you draw. So, oh, I just heard my cat. Yeah, I got some of those and I was just swatching them here. And then I drew a buff lady with them. Hi! this was, I made, hi kitty, I made a prompt list and then did not draw any of the prompts. And then there's me from the Ren Fair. I dressed up as a Starian, and I thought I looked really cool in the what is it, like the little mirrors that you flip down. I looked really cool, so I kept looking up and drawing myself while my partner was taking us there. And then this was random shapes that I turned into pictures. I really like this little bug, and I like this. I like all of them. I couldn't figure out what to do with this shape though, so hi. It remained blank. If you see anything in this shape, let me know. I might turn it into that shape. This was shading practice, and then also on the way to the Ren Fair. It's like 3 hours away from us. So me and my partner were trying to see if we could name all 50 states, and we got 37, which isn't bad. There's another Audrey 2. There's my hand. There was me. I got sick. Probably Ren Fair germs, now that I think about it. And then this was a silhouette of my cat. Hi, honey. Let me see if I can show her to you guys. This is my cat. Yes, dear. Oh, there she is. Oop, okay. This, I've been getting into warrior cats again. So this was one of my old warrior cat OCs, Eclipse Gaze. If you want to know more about him, again, let me know. I'd be more than happy to share. And then these are just some doodles. This, again, was an idea for a painting I had, and then I never finished it. This was my friend Kylie, because she looked really cool and pretty and gorgeous. We went to Horror Hound, so, and then these were our little, well, this was mine at least, my little bracelet thingy. Kylie, if you're watching this, hi! And then this was kind of like a vent piece. I was tired that I was working, so I was like, these hands are mine, and I only want to do what I wish with them. So epic and cool and edgy, but honestly, scribbling like this does kind of help get a lot out of my system. So, if it helps, it helps. You know what I mean? These are sketching ideas for my pumpkins, because it was going to be around Halloween time. So, I was just doing ideas of stuff I might want in my pumpkin. This is Baldur's Gate stuff. I got to Raphael's boss fight, and I was sitting there with my mouth open like, oh my god. It was so good. And then I drew a little cranium rat. I thought it was like a cool little doodle, because they are everywhere in Act 3. And then this is my Tav. This is my Tav Willow and a Starian. And then this was some, it's bloody good cheddar. A cheddar to sink your teeth into. And then I drew a Starian as the little vampire, and then these are from McDonald's. This was me and a new Ushanka I bought. I drew on another little Walmart swatch. It's called Night Watch. And then this was a pumpkin muffin mix, and I only ate like 2 of them, and then I forgot about them, and they went moldy, and my friend was talking about how she likes to eat stale bread, and I was like, oh, you like stale bread? Here, have one of these muffins. And I pulled the foil off the top, and they were moldy, and I didn't know they were moldy. And we busted up laughing, and she was like, I don't like them that stale. I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Oh. I was gonna draw the TV, because I was watching TV, and I wanted to draw more. But then I didn't draw anything else other than these 2 banners that we have, like on either side of the TV, and then inside the TV I drew rainbow eucalyptus trees, because I think they look really cool. This is a page with all 3 of my main Baldur's Gate Tavs. This is Fier. He's the Dark Urge. He's also a bard, and he's a little half-drow trans man, and I love him very much. This is Willow. They were like my first playthrough and my goodest playthrough, and they're really cute and I love them. They're my favorite. And this is Aurum. He's also a dark urge. He's what I was telling you about how I kind of had remade my old dark urge, but made him a boy. And the common denominator between all three of them is that they're all in love with Astarion. And then this was just some body practice. This is Springtrap doodles I did at work, and then I drew like Springtrap as like an accurate hair because I thought it was a cool idea, and I colored it with these markers. And at first when I did it, I really didn't like it, but then I waited and I came back to it and I was like, you know what? That's actually kind of fire. So, you know, I really like this one. I'm so excited for him to be in Dead by Daylight. I've been waiting so long. This is my little doll I got from Hazel Village. Her name's Phoebe Fawn. And, yeah, I got obsessed with Hazel Village because they're so stinking cute. So I drew Phoebe in 2 of the outfits I have for her. And then this is an antler I found on the side of the road on my way home from the apothecary, and I bought Artemis an offering for her altar there. And then I was like driving home with my brother and my friend, and I was like, guys, is that an antler on the side of the road? And they were like, I don't know, turn around. So we turned around, we were going back down the road again, and I was like, it is an antler on the side of the road. I told my brother, I was like, Nathan, go get it. I turned my hazards on, and it's actually up right here. Yeah, fun little story. I like it a lot. I don't know where it came from or why it was on the side of the road, but you know, I'll take what I can get. And then by this point, I was so done in this sketchbook. It was Christmas time. I didn't want to do anything else in here. I wanted to get it done and over with so I could start my new sketchbook. So I just drew this little thing in oiled pastels, actually, and I like how it looks. I think it's cute. I started drawing something here, but I erased it because it annoyed me. But it was going to be a D&D character I have an idea for. But I'll probably draw her in the future, so next sketchbook tour you'll probably run into her. And then this, me and my partner were playing Yahtzee at the Airbnb, so I kept those. And then these are all swatches. And look, there's Loki! I can't have one sketchbook without him. He barely showed up in this one, but he's here. Yeah, just a lot of scribbles, practicing pens and stuff when I would get new pens. And then this I had an idea to make Baldur's Gate Tarot, but I need help filling it in. So if you have ideas for some of these, let me know. Because I would love to draw a Baldur's Gate Tarot deck, but I need ideas for like half the cards. And I have a little bonus things back here. This sketchbook is so strange. It flips out like this. It's so weird, and it's falling apart. But these were like some artwork sheets I printed out because my friend was talking about going to art school, and I was like, I want to go to art school, but I don't have the money for it. I'm just gonna print out old like art class worksheets and do them by myself. So that's exactly what I did. This is my D&D character, 20. I love him so much. Let me get him in the frame here for you. I adore him so much. Oh my gosh. He's so cute. And he's a little vampire rogue. And originally when I made him, I based him off Thomas Sharp from Crimson Peak. Because I was in the height of my Loki phase. And we just played a campaign with him on like New Year's. And I missed him so much. We had not played that campaign in like 7 years. So, he's back. After 7 years, he's back. These were more Springtrap doodles, I believe. And then this was leftover Boo buckets from McDonald's. And then this was of Astarion in my tab. And there's Astarion again. And that's it. So, you made it to the end. Thank you for watching. I'm grateful that you're here listening to me. If you were drawing along, it looks amazing. Good job. And I hope you all have a lovely, amazing day and a lovely, amazing 2025. Peace.